Welcome everyone to our second episode of the Encroaching Darkness Star Wars RPG using the Fanning Flight system. We have ourselves with us tonight. We have Oliver playing our wondrous little Ewok.
No, Jawa. I'm not an Ewok. I'm a Jawa.
Yeah, Jawa. I'm just messing with you, bud. We have Chris, our ass-kicking human. And we have, again, Dave joining us with his awesome Twi'lek. Unfortunately, our friend Martin would not be here. Our droid will probably be in the background, kind of doing his little business, doing whatever. But,
he's charging up.
Charging.
Yeah, he's charging up. He's on the ship charging up, so he be out of it. But hopefully, this will be fine. But
he's making a Pop-Tart attachment for himself. He's
becoming a toaster.
He's making a built-in toaster for himself. Yeah.
Yep. So he has a toaster in the chest right now. It goes ping, pops up. But yes. Last time, our little crew of the long shot, they they were working with a hut on Tatooine. Requested from a younger hut who is a distant relations of Jabba the Hutt to pick up a package for him for his uncle, and they were set off to go to the major city planet of Nar Shaddaa, where they flew off gladly with some of the great piloting. I think it was Chris. Chris was flying, or was it someone else?
We kind of take turns of flying. I don't remember who was flying at that point. I think we fight.
I forgot who it was Chris was flying.
We kind of fight over it. It's whoever jumps in the seat first is flying this time.
I'm fucking flying. I have devised a way that when I leave the controls, no one else can use them. They think they're using them and they're working because they get a little,
So you think you know the technician? So you think? Anyway, Max, before we rudely interrupted you.
Yeah.
No, that's fine.
Sorry, mate.
You guys, with a great flying with Chris, you guys got to Nar Shaddaa and landed, and I think you guys were exploring for a little bit, had a little bit of fun here and there, and you were trying to find the location of where you had to pick up the package. And I think Chris was out by himself, moving about, and I guess you guys met up again, and a giant Trandoshan basically, got the back of him and turned around, kind of spin around and smiled at him and was like, "Hey, my friend, I see you're here to marry my sister," and that's where it ended. Now you see the scene shimmers back into that one where huge Trandoshan claw looking down at Chris and just smiles, and he's looking at him, giving him this serious look and this grin, and just starts laughing. It's and he's patting him, like, "I can't believe looking at your face you believe that's gonna happen again. You think I'll let my little fleshback IQ marry my sister? You're so cute," and pats him on the head. "But no, I just saw you around, thought I might just rile you up a little bit. So how you been, my friend?"
I can't remember if I did an accent or anything, so I'm just gonna have to.
Don't worry about it, bud.
I think you were just playing him as a drunk, if I recall. He was a bit of a secret drinker, got steaming all the time, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
So, which one's this? Is it Monica or who? Or Lisa or Sandra? Or
Erica.
Mary.
He's like a.
It's doing Mambo number 5.
I'm trying to go through Mambo number 5.
It's a mental Rolodex. I'm like, looking at water.
Gets his little black book out. Which one was that again? Yeah. Click's just sitting back laughing at the whole situation.
Yeah, but no, it's he's just sitting there. It's like it's good to see you again. But it's he did say that he did put it out that it's good to see Chris again because he kind of met him through some of the fighting, kind of brawling tournaments or something they had around, and he's like, so you're here for the tournament again? They're having again. You placed pretty well last time.
Yeah, I guess I'm here for the tournament. I can't wait to enter.
After we pick up our package, maybe.
Maybe, yeah. But tournament's pretty good. You guys can pick up a package, like you're pretty strong. Yeah, right? Sweet, grand. I've seen you pick up everything, like you steal shit all the time.
No crick, you can help us complete our mission, help us pick up this package, and then if we have enough time, you're part of this crew. If we have enough time, then you can go your tournament.
I'm gonna get credits. We're gonna get upgrades for the ship.
I see what happens when you gamble. You're a drunk.
Don't tell him that. He'll just nick them all.
Yeah, I'll just steal shit for the ship. You don't need to buy shit for the ship. I steal it.
Yeah, it's like he's surprised it's not on blogs.
We don't spend money. We steal shit. But shh, don't tell everybody that. Half the ship is made of stolen parts, but shh.
Yeah.
Which is why
he's
it
surprised
doesn't
he
work
ain't picking up half the Narshad already.
So how far away from our package are we?
Actually with the data pad that you guys have, Dave's character has the direction where you go. It's actually not far. It's like maybe half a mile away, and it's actually in a warehouse. With you guys who are basically heading that direction. It's not far from the spaceport that you guys landed at.
Crick, you're coming with us because you're our security in case anything we're running any problems or anything. You're not skipping out on this mission to go fight in a tournament in case we need you to fight on this mission.
Yeah.
I'm calling rank here, even though I don't rank above you. I'm calling rank anyway.
I'm gonna say what rank?
I wanna call the organizer.
I'm not an Ewok. That's you. I'm the GM now. I'm not an Ewok. I'm a Jawa.
Jawa, Ewok.
Don't insult me.
The road shorts.
Twi'lek. What even is a Twi'lek? Nobody knows what a Twi'lek is. You're not in the Mandalorian. I am.
Yeah, they're hot slave girls. That's all they see about Twi'leks is the hot slave girl.
Apart from the hot Twilight, who is in the Mandalorian.
I've not watched all of it yet.
So I'm
on the first season where there's Jawas.
Take your little sandy ass and piss off, and then let the adults in the room talk.
Well,
anyway, some parts or something.
We don't need to pull rank. We're pulling vote. That we're pulling like numbers. We're telling you. The rest of the crew is telling you you're coming with us.
So Chris, you're asking who runs it?
Who runs it?
And all right, so the the Trandoshan that you call a scar. He has this giant scar off his left eye, and it's kind of like it's just like milky white. So it's like he's blinded in this eye. And it's like, well, actually, since you've been gone for a while, I'm not running it, but I have a good pull on it. It's ran by this normal basic human named Gibbs. He's not really smart, but he's really shrewd. But it's like I can put in a good word for you. He's like, I can give you my comm, like your phone number basically to him, and he can give you comm later when it's about to start up if you gotta have some other business to handle.
Yeah, well, that would be really good. Yeah, even if they just want to put me in at the semi-finals because I've already been there and competed so highly.
Yeah, bye.
Oh yeah, no, that's like I'll put in a good word for you. It's like you still know. Don't worry about it. I got you. He pats you on the back like really hard and was like, all right, well, I'll see you later. There's like 4 other Trandoshians and they're like, all right, let's head to the bar. They're like that not far away and they're like, yeah, like it's like kegs, and they're like, and then just start running there. And he smiles, gives you like kind of a thumbs up, and runs off.
I mean, it might be might be good to have a little bet on Crick because he is very handy in a fight. But we need to get this package first.
We'll go get it. We'll go get it, man. We'll fight each battle one at a time.
Yeah. All right, so you guys head off, and you guys it's like it's a normal busy area. It's a spaceport. There's like there's like restaurants, a couple shops. couple like like cantinas going about, and you're going to like some of the like warehouse district, and you see there's a couple like private security areas protecting certain parts of the area. And as you're coming in view, you see there's like a large, kind of a small crowd, and in that location where you're going, and you see like it's like a huge billowing smoke coming from a building.
Like from a chimney or from the building's on fire?
From a building that's on fire. It's literally, you can see like there's like part of like front, like as you coming through, there's like two sides of the walls like look like it got exploded in, and there's smoke coming in there, and there's
and
like
this is
like
where our
robots.
packet. This is the building where our package is.
And you see like little droids kind of like like spraying in there, kind of floating around, and you see like a couple like a private sect, like security kind of looking over, kind of getting talking to some of the people who are around and kind of stuff like that, and they quarantined it off. And you see the little sect of it has a like it has a hut, like a little emblem on it with like right there, and it's actually the hut that you guys were supposed to meet for this. And like and you see they're just sitting there kind of just talking to people, and there's one like there's another little Jawa kind of just sitting there speaking really fast. It's like, I see this, and he's trying to like just talking to this one guy's ear off. What do you guys want to do?
Well, I can speak Jawa, so what's this guy saying? I want to see if I can pick up what's happened
he's
here.
He's just saying, it's like, yeah, so he's like, so it's like, all right, he's kind of like, half kind of like talking this. So what did you see? And he says like, oh, I saw this. It was a big flash of light, and it was these people come in there as big explosion, boom, 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 boom. And he's just like, just reeling off as what he saw. And from what you could guess is that I guess someone blew up the side of the warehouse and just came in there and just took a lot of shit out. And there was this big speeder that basically is like a truck, and there's a lot of packages, like like big crates that was thrown on there, and it just drove off. And like there's a couple other humans and other kind of aliens just kind of like, yeah, like same thing right there. And the security is just kind of writing down whatever they got and stuff like that. And they're talking, hey, get the vid, all around the area, see what we can find and stuff like that. And you see some security, see you guys coming down and kind of looking at you guys, and one of them each have like a blaster kind of looking at you. He's like kind of just watching you carefully as you're getting closer.
Are we going to just proceed into this building to go and look for our package?
Yeah, just swan in.
So as you guys try to get through, you see there's literally it has a like kind of like, I wouldn't say police tape, but it has like one of those like a hollow like light say do not proceed, and there's security standing right there, and they're like, can we like when like it's a human, it's like, can I help you?
Well, we've been sent by from the hut.
It's like, do you have any paperwork or anything that we could see? It's like, you have all the paperwork you need. It's like, this is what you're picking up. And
do we not remember his name, the hut we were working for?
No, I can't remember.
Do we not remember? Okay. The hut.
Yeah, it's this hut, but yeah, it's like, all right. So they look at the paperwork and they're kind of talking through. It's like, all right, it's like one of you can go in, so you can choose whoever you want to represent you going in.
Correct.
Because they're trying to limit people coming in, because this is a crime scene for them. So
yeah,
they're trying to limit who's.
We're sending in our muscle man. Go in there and grab that package, big boy.
Well,
yeah,
looks like I'm doing all the heavy lifting here, right? Gonna earn all the credits in the.
Well, we might let you fly the ship later if you do a good job here.
I'm fucking flying that ship. No one else is flying my ship. Let's go. So I go through this door, and I. What do I see? What do I see?
All right, as you're going through, there is an office in the middle of it. There's like a little desk in the front, and there's like a very thin, spindly droid sits there. It's like, welcome. How may I help you? Are you here for a package? Are you here to deliver? What do you need help with?
I'm here to pick up a package for the hut. Can I have the package from a hut?
So like you probably give her your information that you have, and he looks over, like kind of presses a couple buttons, like, unfortunately, we do not have that package. It unfortunately has been recently taken. As you notice, we have security outside looking over this. That the package that you may have requested or have come to get is no longer in our possession. I am sorry.
Punched the droid in the face. I fucking punched that droid in the face.
Things like, well, it's like, oh, that's unfortunate. And you see, like, his face got big dents in it. It's a cheapo droid. It's just sitting there, just like like a secretary or something. It's not meant for all that. So it's like, yeah. So you hear you see security kind of looking there, and kind of one of them chuckles and like, that's the 5th time today.
Well,
So,
we need to wait until he comes out and tells us, I suppose.
Lads, we're gonna have to go and ask these bozos over here security from somewhere where our package is, or if they've got any clues, because the droid just told me that someone else took the package. I think I should go to the tournament.
You see, the hut isn't going to be very happy about that.
Yeah.
And if the hut's not very happy, it's not going to be very happy with us.
And I think I should go to the tournament and win a lot of money, and we bounce on that ship, and we get the fuck out of here.
We need. What if you fucking lose in the tournament? We need to go after our package.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Let's do it then.
All right.
We don't mean to ruin your fun. Sorry, I know you really want to fight in the tournament, but we need to get after this package.
Yeah, huts are not known for their forgiving nature.
Nah, fuck that. I'd kill him. So let's go.
Stupid human
Find
man.
out who took the package.
Yeah, we need to go and speak to the security then.
All right, so you see, there's like about 4 or 5 security out there. There's the one guy that's still talking to the other Jawa. There's a couple of them kind of just talking to some of the there's like 5 or 6 other people that's in the area, and one walking to different kind of businesses, like getting some of the vid cams from each of them, feeds they might have. So who do you wish you want to talk to? There's like maybe a couple of humans, one Twi'lek, they're just normal, blaster.
Any of these humans female?
No, they're all male.
Yeah, so you should speak to the Twi'lek one. That'd be a good start.
I can give it a whirl.
Play the race card.
Yeah.
It's like a blind race card. It's like, hey, I got two. It's like, how's it going?
Species.
No. So yeah, you see, like this one is actually in charge, and is talking to the rest of some of them in Huddies, kind of like, hey, make sure you get the right information. Kind of just looking over a couple of tablets, kind of just passing it through, and kind of looks to see your little group kind of walking up. It's like, can I help you? Is there something? Have you seen something? Are you missing something?
Our package has been stolen, motherfucker. So where is it?
I'll talk to him because I am a charming motherfucker.
The human is not doing the diplomacy. Shut up, stupid human. Let the Twi'lek talk.
Is this? We're gonna kill you with this.
Yeah, so
before, charming.
Just before you do,
yeah.
Click will give Crick a little back heel in the shin. Shut up.
Yeah. So if you want to try to charm this guy, it'd be a simple 2 purple. Just roll you charm it. Just be difficulty 2 purple.
1 purple, 2 purple.
Good luck.
Charm.
So it's like you're trying to talk to him, and he's kind of just like,
it's not refreshed for me.
1 failure, 3 advantages.
Yeah, 1 failure and 3 advantages. You probably just refresh the page. That'll probably help out.
Okay.
But I say with advantages, you might able to you can't really sweet talk him, but he's he just got so much shit going on. It's like, I'm sorry, we're working on looking for that. Unfortunately, it's like, we got information from the droid inside. I don't know if you're working for some random HUD out there, whatever's going on. Our boss is pissed at us because, his business got taken out, and that's as much as, it's hurting you, it's hurting us, but it's like, I can give you my comm channel. It's gonna probably take some time trying to figure out what's going on. I might have something by the end of the day for you. Not much I could do unless you want to talk to some of the other people here. maybe get better luck than we are, but we're doing the best we could.
Jenga the Hutt is going to go absolutely apeshit.
Jenga the Hutt, I like that. I was going to go with Rocco. I was thinking Rocco the Hutt.
Is there anyone that does video around here or is looking at the video?
We have I have one of my guys looking around, getting what information he has. That's gonna take a while. That's got probably a couple hours because it's just we don't know what businesses have stuff, and how this area is. Sometimes they say I don't see nothing, I don't know nothing, so we're just doing what we can.
Should we try talking to some people around?
Can I look around to see if there's any cameras that are looking at this location, like at the door?
Yes, you can roll perception and be 2 purple.
Perception.
Yeah, you can just click on your perception skill and just add 2 purple, and just roll it.
Perception. On the other one, isn't it? Jesus.
Yeah, it's on the RPG. Yeah, it's RPG
session.
session. You click on your character and your whatever skill is, and just click 2 purples and just roll it.
Perception. And
just click 2 purples.
Oh, and 2 purples?
Yeah, you just because they will automatically add to it as you click on it.
Did I roll?
It's not refreshed for me anyway.
I'm not seeing anything.
Let me refresh mine. Let me see if it did. Nope.
It'll show up on the right-hand side.
Yeah.
What have you not done? Have you pressed the roll dice button?
Hold on, man. Is it here we're rolling?
There it is.
Yeah, there you go. So you did not see anything. It's just there's too much going on, and you can't really tell what's like everything out because it's just with the random bits and bobs. With some of the buildings, you can't tell if one's a camera, one's a street light, or anything like that. But
suppose I should have asked that droid rather than punching it.
I'm gonna walk around listening to people and see if I can hear anything about who came and stole this shit.
For you, it's this same thing. Roll perception and 2 purple. Because it's like you probably could pick up whatever. Because it's a lot of them are speaking Huttonese or basic. Because that's like the more common language around here, especially on Nar Shaddaa.
1 success, 3 threats.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna leave the 3 threats to the side. You do hear right there. It's like one of the guys is like you see a human and he's kind of like scratching his arm. He's like, yeah, I saw everything, and he's just going like a million miles an hour. It's like I saw that weird truck, just like the weird like land speeder that come up and is sitting there, and these guys in like some weird armor. They come in there and busted in there. They had this weird shiny thing, and he's describing what happened. And basically, the same thing as everybody's talking. They blew in the wall and threw it there. But what I really did notice it was really nice. And he just kind of stops and he looks real closer, and I was like, it's gonna cost you if you want the rest of the information. The guy's like, and then you see one of the guys is like, one of the other guys like, take him to the side and talk to him. All right, now if you guys want to, you can roll your Force Destiny dice points.
Can we? I've got Underworld as a skill. Is that a threaten the shit out of some little Torag with Jenga the Hutt will pull your ears off if you don't start talking?
I would say if you want to, is like you could roll Underworld, and especially in the location you at, you might find somebody that could probably have better information, or including have maybe video feed of what happened here, so you have a better look at what's going on. That would just be a simple purple, 2 purple. Just roll Underworld.
How many credits is this guy asking for? Because it's me that can hear him.
It's like he's just asking for something, and it's like he's like tweaking out. He's on that special spice.
Well, I'll go and offer him the money and say, come with me, come tell me the information. I'll give you the credits.
You see the security guard looks at you and is like, it's like, can I help you, little one? It's like a big human.
I'm just talking to people. Want to see, trying to find out what happened around here.
And he kind of looks at you and looks at this tweaker. He's like, I guess you could talk to him. We're going to talk to him anyways, but don't go too far. He lets the guy go, and the guy looks at you, looking down at you. He's like, what you want? And he's sitting there kind of like, he's just grungy looking. He's just like really bad.
So I give him 10 credits or whatever.
And he looks at it, he's like, ooh. And he pockets it, and he's like, what you want?
Who took... And I'll describe the package, describe the emblem, the hut's logo that would have been on it, and ask him, if you saw everything, who took that package? And where did they go?
It's like, I don't know. It's like I was kind of hiding, and I saw him just carry a bunch of stuff. But what I did notice is that one of them had a weird emblem on it, and it's what is it guys called? I think I knew what it had this weird emblem, and it basically, I think it was called what was that again? And he kind of like stick his hand out like for more credits.
I'll give him another 5 credits.
I look at him and I put my brass knuckles on.
I was going to say, I can see somebody get their fingers broken.
And he has behind the jaw. He's like, I'm just trying to help.
Hang on, Crick. No need to resort to violence just yet. And I'll give him another 5 credits. Tell us everything, and I won't stop restraining my friend here. Right, don't tell us everything, and my friend can go to town. I don't give a fuck. He's a drunk. He'll beat up anybody for fun. He beats people up for fun. So tell us everything, or he will.
I got you. So he puts the 5 credits away, and you guys kind of like, he moves over a little farther away from like the whole crowd that are still talking. I was like, I don't want to say this out loud because these guys are really bad. Like really, really, really bad. They're like a really weird new like crew or group that came around to start like just causing a lot of trouble. I think they're called the Crimson Corsairs. They're a really bad group, and if anybody wants to roll Underworld, maybe if they heard something about these guys.
Yeah, go on then.
And it'd be 2 purple. It's like not really hard to find information about them.
What are we going to roll?
I got 2 successes, 1 threat.
Underworld.
1 purple.
Okay.
What?
No, 2 purple, Dave.
2 purple.
Oh. Just add that on. So 2 successes, an advantage, and a threat.
3 threats.
2 successes, 1 threat.
All right. Well, you basically, it's like you and Zoo and you and Click basically figured this out. It's like these are actually a very notorious, basically kind of like a pirate mercenary crew that works, for anybody like pays them. They can do all they basically, it's like assassinations, slavery, kidnapping, basically stealing, whatever.
Bodies.
Yeah, like they're really bad.
People.
Yeah, we might go get a new contract from them.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, is that they started to cause trouble for a lot of the local huts, especially like breaking into their businesses, stealing from their warehousing and stuff, and they don't really know where they're at, but they're like they've really seen some of their crew or some of the people who may be representing them in part of an older sect of Nar Shaddaa, and it's closer to like their red light district area, which is some of them have been seen around.
So we need to go there.
Probably.
We need to get our package back anyway. We need to either complete this job or get a new one. But Rocco the Hutt's not going to be happy with us if we don't get the package, so Sluggo the Hut.
So you put Sluggo.
I'm just going to give him a new name every time I talk about him. He's going to get a new one.
Yeah, it's like you heard so many huts. It's like, we do Sluggo. Well, but anyways, he's a young dude. But it's like you guys actually know where it is. There is a public transportation system that you can go through. That you can go through, like like a basic like bus type of air speeders that you can go into that location. And there's one pretty close by if you want to hop on one.
Okay, I'm going to attempt to pick the pocket of the bum to get my 15 credits back.
All right, so that's gonna be rolling stealth, and this could be 3 purple because this guy is really just kind of little like spastic.
3 successes, 3 threats.
All right, as you you could slide your hand in there, but as you're getting there, you feel a prick in your hand. You like something just jabbed your hand. You stick it out, and there's a needle in your hand right now.
Okay, I've got my credits back though, at least. we've got a doctor in the crew. We've got a doctor in the crew. The player's not here tonight, but he's an NPC in the background. He's still there. We've got a doctor. I'll be fine. I've got my credits back.
Yeah, you got a doctor that can help you out. It's like, yeah.
Actually, screw this junky asshole. Crick, punch on it. Just knock him out.
Yeah. So, which hand do you want me to use?
I'm gonna have space aids because of this guy. So,
yeah,
punch. Feel free to give my good punch, Crick.
Right, I'm gonna use my bare hands rather than my.
Yeah, it'll be just 2 purple. That's it.
2 purple. Okay.
I'm upset about that needle. Like,
is it on top of my brawl?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you click on your brawl skill when it lines up, then you
click
just
brawl
add
and then click the purple dice twice.
It's because I think it's because I'm in test.
Are you not in the game?
No, it says test and live, but the live bit on the roll doesn't.
Oh, it's because it has this. No, you're not in the game. You got to click on your games to come into the game table.
Yeah, go to games, top right.
And just click on the other one. Yeah, and just click on the long shot.
Game table.
Oh,
right.
Then
now I can't see my character. When I click my character, it opens on a new tab, and then when I click it, I can't roll.
Your character should be on the left. There's a list of the 4 characters.
Yes.
I click. Oh, right.
You click, and then you just go brawl.
Brawl doesn't appear here.
So now you should have the green bit in the middle. Once you've clicked on your character, the green bit should say character, and then you've got a drop down of all your skills. So
I've got the character and I can see everything. I'm just gonna do this. Hold on. So it's. I'm just gonna have the sheet open here, and that beside it, right? So it's 1 yellow, 3 green,
and 2
and
purple.
2 purple. Roll.
Yep.
Can you see that?
Nope.
Roll dice. See, I can see click rolled, and can see I rolled before, but now it's not
I can
rolled.
see you roll before, but I don't see any new one.
Select a character. This one. Sorry.
There you go.
There you go.
Sorry, it was because it was a new tab I opened. That's why.
2 successes.
That's fine. Well, there you go. You succeed, and you basically punch this guy right in the face. It doesn't hurt him, but you basically just kind of give him a black eye, and
I knock him the fuck out.
So he just kind of you see him just beating up this guy. You see security look at him like one of the other guys is like, "Can you stop?" and grabs the guy by the foot and just drags him over. It's like, we still got to talk to him. And the guy's just kind of like,
let's get out of here. And on the way, I'm going to ask Dr. C3P to give me a rabies and space AIDS vaccination shot.
Yeah, it's like that they have something that gives against diseases or something. Just give you an inoculation. Big ass needle pop, that big.
That's fine. Better than the needle that I've just had in me.
So
Space junkies, man. Space tweakers.
Oh yeah, I told you he's on some weird spice. That's kind of what they do. But it's funny. In Star Wars they do have the death sticks, basically cigarettes. So if you want to smoke those, they're called death sticks. Yeah, they're called death sticks. That's what they're called.
We should
want
call
to-
cigarettes
We don't
cigarettes in
accept-
real life. It makes sense. Like,
We don't accept that as canon.
Yeah, it's literally that's what they're called. They're called death sticks, and literally cigarettes are called death sticks. But yeah, it's like you can buy them pretty easily. But it's you see there's a couple of the large air speeders buses that's there, and you see there's like there's a holographic map of locations you might want to go. It's like if you take this air speeder, it takes you here. The one you want to go is like it's just about to show up, and you see one just kind of lands, like opens up. It's like a double decker bus, opens up, and you see people start coming out, and some people are kind of coming in.
how we jumping on the public transport, boys?
Yeah, why not?
Let's go. Let's bus it with the povos.
Yeah, it's pretty cheap. It's like maybe not even a credit too. It's just cheap, just going in and stuff.
I've no idea where my credits are on my character sheet, so I've not been changing.
Don't worry about it. It's more semantics right now. It's like it's depending if you get something big like right there, like you probably can get it, but it's not really worried about it too much. But
Beauty of recording
guys
as
pay-
well. I'll find out later.
Yeah. So you guys pay for it, and you go through it, and you go through like you see there's huge buildings of like huddies, basically kind of there. There's a couple like random big barges, is like like a casino floating by and stuff like that. And as you're going through like to the nicer parts, like neon lights everywhere, you go to a smaller sector, like that's like not as bright, and you start seeing like there's certain provocative, seeing like Twi'leks kind of dancing, other type of like random stuff you don't normally see, and it kind of stops into like an older like mercantile kind of like it's called like the old market or something you might want to call it. It lands, and you see there's like some people start getting off, but a lot of people stay on, and you start seeing there's a couple people standing outside, and there's a couple like street urchins kind of running by, kind of like, hey, you want to buy this, kind of selling like knickknacks or whatever. So what do you guys want to do?
Steal their knickknacks. No, I'm joking. We want to. We're gonna head towards. No, we're not gonna walk in the front door, obviously, but we need to head towards these. What were they called? The Crimson Corsairs. We need to look for their.
See if we can see any of them hanging around.
What's going to be our plan? Are we going to try and barter for our thing back? Are we going to try and steal it back? Or are we...
Crimson Corsairs!
Shut up, you!
Where the fuck
Shut
are
up, you! Start stamping on his toes.
You kind of see people looking at him, and they're kind of like this, start shaking their heads, and you see some of the kids kind of like stop and run off. And they're like, and you see some people just quietly kind of move away from you, give big berth.
I'm going to ask one of the little street
fight
urchin kids. I'll give you a credit if you tell me where we find the Crimson Corsairs.
They look at you, kind of to give you a flick of the finger, and run off.
Bastards.
Crick, punch that kid!
Rick
No,
picks up a stick
don't
off
punch the
street
kid.
and throws it at the kid's legs.
Alright, and if you can do that, you're going to roll light, range light, and that'd be a 2 purple.
Nice. Get him, little bastard.
Range line, so that's 3 green.
Flip me the bird, the little bastard. Get him, Crick.
You throw a brick, and it's like,
We are
oh,
not.
miss.
We are chaotic and neutral
Yes.
in this
Yes.
group.
Yeah, so like the advantage is like, I mean, you probably could see where he goes, but you see him, he jumps, slides in through it's probably like a storm drain kind of thing. You see him jumps and slides into it and goes into it.
Little bastard. We're definitely a chaotic and neutral group in this game, mate. We are not good guys.
Yeah.
Dude, Star Wars, there's like not really much lawful characters. Everything is either neutral, chaotic, or just evil.
We're working for a hut, so
Yeah. So you're in like chaotic and neutral areas.
We
right
started
there,
off working
kind of.
for a hut. They're dodgy fuckers for a start, so yeah, we never had a chance of being good guys, did we?
That's why it's like you play at the edge of the empire. That's all. Like you're playing everything else out there.
I steal everything. He drinks everything and fights everybody.
Sue does what he does, and your droid does whatever.
Zeus the sensible one that kind of holds the crew together. I feel like he's underrated.
Yeah, it's more
his role
it's
is
more like the brain.
his role as the dad of the group is underrated. He holds us together. He's the
stop you
glue.
doing stupid shit.
Yeah. He's the one that keeps us grounded, kinda, sometimes. Or attempts to, anyway.
The sensibility of the group is like, hey, you guys might want to just do that. I'm like,
we'd all be in space jail if it wasn't for Izu, probably.
Or worse.
Or worse, yeah.
I probably wanted myself, but at least I'm a bounty hunter, so I can stop everyone fucking taking my bounties.
Right, so what's this? Right, so the kid is a lost cause. How are we gonna? Right, are we just gonna go looking for the fuckers, or is someone gonna tell us?
You notice there's a couple of establishments around. There's like there's cantinas. There's a couple brothels in the area. There's like a market that they're kind of like they're selling stuff, but it's like generic like food and stuff. But it's not like really high end stuff. It's just basic.
As soon as Crick's eyes even glance at the brothels, I'll give him a little shin in the heel, a little heel in the shin again, like nah, business.
I got fights. It's fine. I got to keep that testosterone.
Anyway, it's like calling for us.
Yeah.
Yes, I got my fix.
Let's go to the cantinas, I think. Yeah, he's had a fight, so he's alright. He's punched somebody today, so he's okay.
Alright, so there actually is a, it's a really, you notice there's like probably like one of the hole-in-the-wall cantina that's pretty close by where the drop-off is. You see how the light's kind of barely blinking, and it's called the shoehorn. It's just like it's just like a random. Basically, it just looks like maybe some weird shoe with a horn on it. And do you guys want to go into that?
Should we go for a drink, gentlemen? I'm sure Crick would be happy.
Why not?
So as you're going through, you see it's a bar, but it's kind of like one of those exotic bars. There's like there's like a little runway where the pole in the middle, and there's like in like a really old toilet kind of dancing, not in the best way, but it's kind of like certainly moving, and it's one of those like really really dive seedy bars. You see there's kind of like a couple like you could say smugglers sitting there kind of talking, and there's like a really like there's a droid that's kind of sticking up from the top with like two thin arms and like two big bubble eyes, kind of like they're like like cleaning glasses, and it has like four other arms kind of doing something that different, kind of changing bars around like glasses and stuff, and it kind of stops, looks at you, and the big eyes kind of just zoom in, looks at you, and just turn back working.
So
working harder makes it better.
We'll buy a drink, and I guess we'll do that old trope where you buy drinks and the barman tells you rumours, and we find out where these guys hang out from the barman, I guess.
Yeah, so
by tipping them,
I'm gonna open a tab.
So it's like it gets whatever drinks you got, and it sits there, and it has like there's nothing in the bag, but it has a little hose that pops out, and it sprays like little drinks in there, little cups, and it puts it in front of you, and it's like it basically like a little robotic voice is like, is there anything else I can help you with, gentlemen? So yeah, the droid basically says it's like, is there anything else right there, as it like gives you your drinks, and just kind of like big bulbous eyes looking at each of y'all.
Are we gonna ask it? It is a bartender.
And he tosses like.
Yeah, fuck it. What's the worst that can happen?
What is the worst that can happen? Yeah.
It's the bartender's working for
So, because I'm a bounty hunter, do I know this bar, or would this be somewhere I would come and like have discussions about bounties, etc., and know the barman?
Probably not one of your normally like hunts where they have some of the bounty hunter kind of guild about. This is one of just like a small little tavern cantina that's just sitting there. It's just like one of the little small holes in the wall.
So I lean forward to the barkeep and put enough credits for 5 drinks onto the table, and look at him and say, I'm looking for work that can get me money. They told me that there's this pirate gang somewhere here, Crimson guys or something. You gonna know anything about that?
it stops, looks at you, and you kind of see a couple shuffle behind you, and so like one of the guys is like probably a smuggler kind of looks over at you guys for a second and just kind of looks back, and it kind of looks at the credits, takes it up, puts a couple drinks in front of you. It's like it kind of looks around, looks at you. It's like, I haven't heard that name before, but it sounds familiar. And it is that if you might want to know more, there is a place farther down. It's one of the special establishments they have here that you need to ask for Madame Vidin.
Okay.
You guys better remember that, because I'm drunk as fuck.
Madam
I
Vidin.
think
Is
that's
anyone
drinks.
taking notes tonight? I've got a pen. Let me grab some paper.
And I asked the barkeep, would he like a drink? Is it a droid behind the counter?
Yeah, it's a droid.
You want some oil? What do you want? You want a shot of oil?
It's good. It would suggest you to take your drinks and go.
So, should we stride up and get out of this motherfucker?
Yeah. Go on.
I think we should do a reconnaissance mission.
So, we head out. See, while we head out, can I keep a wee shifty eye behind me? You know, like drunkenly staggering in the street, just trying to see if anyone's following us.
Oh, absolutely. As you guys lead out, and you just kind of see some people just walking out. The bartender's kind of out there. You see the shut door, like really just slams right behind y'all. I say roll a perception, but you would add a black dice to be 2 purple. Be black and 2 purple because you're kind of inebriated a little bit.
Okay.
I would say that I'm going to be looking around for people following us as well, and I'm not drunk, so can I make a perception check as well, or?
Yeah, it's
My
the same thing.
perception's not the.
Can
right,
Yeah.
well, I'm looking at a different stat that might actually be handy
One's
here.
triumph. One's triumph.
All right.
And 2 threats.
But
So,
it's a
all right.
3
So,
anyway.
what it is, triumph is a little different. You succeeded, but not succeed. So, the way that is that it's like a crit success. You have a failure and a success at the same cancel each other out, but you still do a triumph. So, something cool could happen depending on how well he rolls, and I can mix it together.
Okay. Sweet. So, RX to roll, yeah.
I'm going to roll on
Yeah.
streetwise to see if we can take a route that's going to be less obvious to follow,
And-
or see if we can go in. Like, can I roll on streetwise? It's the same stat
yeah.
as perception anyway. I've got 3 green, but I just want to use
Yeah,
that for flavour. Like I'm using my streetwise
Oh, yeah,
smarts to try and find a
Yeah,
safe
I would say
way.
streetwise is that you could probably look over it. There might be like a general map of the area, like a basic little map, so you might know a little something around. You might have been here through, you just can't remember. But
Okay.
I might have been around here. You know, like you might have.
Streetwise, and what's my difficulty?
Me too, purple.
1 success.
All right, with the success, and so what it is that you notice is that the place that you have to go to is farther into the district, and including with his triumph, there is a maintenance tunnel that is not only used, but you know it from like fellow Jawas in the area that you've been probably known through, that you walk through with. That part of your clan is actually here. And they work in this district, and there is a maintenance tunnel that connects to this location right out the establishment where you guys have to go.
Oh, so let's go through that then.
Yeah, that
So
can't go wrong at all.
Yeah, I know, right? So you guys go through, and you go through a small alleyway. There's really nobody sitting there, and you see there is like a maintenance hatch that you can basically press a couple levers, it pops up, and you see a hiss, and a bunch of steam comes out. Nothing bad, but it just comes out, and you see there's a little steps going down that you can go down, and there's like a maintenance tunnel that leads left and right that goes up and down.
I will use the maintenance tunnel. I think that's a good way to... We might even be able to just sneak in and grab our package that way.
I'm just gonna send you in because I ain't getting a no maintenance tunnel. This is gonna be too small for me.
You could fit, but you probably gotta bend over though. Unfortunately.
He's just being lazy.
Yeah.
You come down
Just
this tunnel
get
with
there.
us. Get in this fucking tunnel. He's just being lazy.
Stop being such a
Alright.
massive wuss.
I know.
Alright, let's go. Let's go.
What if we run into some monster or some bad guy in this maintenance tunnel? We don't have our fighter.
Alright,
Come on then.
so-
Crick
As he-
exaggerates and lies on the ground. to
Yeah, so
crawl
he's
out.
sitting there.
Commando crawl.
It's like so. It's you meant to Chris, but he's kind of bending over, like kind of like this. Like he's just got that much room. It's like maybe that much room.
Whereas the jar was like.
I'm just standing up
something
straight. I'm marching away fine.
So it's
Stretching
like, you
out.
probably come back and there's a lever that you can basically it will shut back and lock it up, so you don't have to worry about somebody coming behind you. And you see it's like you see pipes, there's wires going through, and there's like the working lights that come through, and you see there's a way going behind you, going to a location, going left, and the line. There's a couple little paths that you can go through, and you see there's maybe some water in the middle. So it's kind of like, like sewer kind of maintenance tunnel kind of deal. So you see some water going through. It's not really bad, but you kind of know where you're going.
Okay. So, with this maintenance tunnel, is it going to bring us out next to the place, or right under the place, or?
It's like probably 2 streets over. So, but there is an alleyway that you can go through to get to it.
Okay. So yeah, let's head to there then.
Okay. So it seems like for you think it's going to take you about probably 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how long it takes your teller friends to walk through.
I'm gonna crawl on my hands and knees through this, just to get through as quickly as possible. Do you want me to be acrobatic about it?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'll pay to see that.
I love to see you. I love that you've opted to crawl face first through the sewers. Like that's fun. You get some shit in your mouth.
No, there's a like a walk path, but it's enough for like a normal size humanoid to go through, like human size. But it's just so bent over because there's like they usually have the smaller humanoids working under there. So
Yeah. So, do I need to roll any purples?
oh no, it's fine. You don't have to worry about that one.
Okay.
So after a while, say about
I'm gonna do
20
it
minutes,
quickly.
yeah, 20 minutes is that you're kind of going through, and you stop at like a T intersection. You see there's a left and right. And you're trying to figure out, it's like, do I go left or do I go right? So you're still trying to remember because it's been a while since you've been here. So you kind of got an idea because it's like most paths go in the same place. You might not end up to the exact area, but you get close to it.
Would I roll on coordination to find out? No, coordination's not right.
Yes.
Yeah,
But
coordination.
I want everybody roll. Yeah, but I want everybody roll perception.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay.
And
any-
this is gonna be 2 purple.
Okay. Don't like the
I
sound
fig-
of this.
Figured it out, by the way. I didn't realize it was a drop down. Is there any purple?
2.
Just 2
What is-
purple.
I got 1 success and 1 advantage on mine.
I got
Okay.
3 successes.
Ooh.
3 fails,
Look what Craig
and a
got!
triumph.
Ah, but that's
Is that-
athletics. I'm a dickhead.
I just rolled the wrong thing.
That's why I
7
wanted to roll
successes.
athletics. I just think it's so funny
3
that
successes,
someone
3
who's-
threats, and a triumph. The team.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Well, so yeah. So I say so Zoo, you actually you're doing pretty good. It's like click. You start hearing stuff. It's like you thought it might have heard something. You hear the pipes. The normal noises, the weird kind of clicking and stuff. And Zoo, you do this pretty good. And you're kind of sitting there, and you see there's like the left tunnel going down. There's like partial lights going there. It's kind of out. You see a flash. Like some of the lights are flashing. And you click, kind of looks that way, doesn't see, and he's kind of sitting there, kind of forgot. Am I going this way? And so you're kind of next to him right there, and you hear out on the left side, going like down, maybe about, probably about, well, I mean for me, probably like 200-300 feet down, maybe about 100 feet down. You hear like a scraping noise, and you hear a low guttural growl.
Oh, good. There's
Oh,
something
is that a
to
monster?
note that down, or-
I ready my
Great.
I ready my
Well,
gun.
no, only
My
Zoo
staff.
hears this. Only Zoo
Oh.
hears this.
I'll like nudge Crick and go, Crick, there's something coming from down there, mate.
I
I'm gonna-
ready
I-
my staff.
I ready my Crick.
I ready my blaster.
I take
Alright, well,
a sniff of some smelling salts.
Yeah, it's that I think is that Crick, you're actually one that can see in the dark a lot better than some of the other people because you being a Jawa. I believe that's something they have. Well, you notice, and you see it as like your eyes are kind of like, kind of just getting with the light, and you're kind of sitting there. You see a large creature, like in 4 legs, and a huge maw, like big row teeth.
Okay, I'll pull out my blaster.
Yeah. I second the
Any-
motion.
All right, so you see this thing starts charging you guys. I want everyone to roll initiative.
Do you just click the start initiative button? Oh no, there's initiative
go.
roll dice. There we go.
Yep, just roll initiative, and
said-
that'd be cool.
It
Just
said
roll.
unable to match dice when I did it.
Where's initiative? What?
You just roll cool.
Roll cool.
Cool.
Yeah,
Ah. Okay.
Yep. that's your initiative is just cool. Vigilance is one where you're doing. Yep, so that's that. Yep. Okay,
Okay.
then I get to roll. Let's say get rid of that. Then I get to roll this creature's cool. Nice. The thing is actually really good.
Marvelous.
Yeah, next session I'm going to get the whole of this VTT on the layout
Yeah.
because the middle bit in the left hand section is all quite cool. I like it. I need to put it all on. I'll put it all
Oh
on
yeah,
the
and
overlay
it's
next
really
time.
cool. Is that I could say that if you had the whole thing as the bottom, or like something like that, it's like you have like the whole thing is like if it's like the map is like the top here, then you have like the characters here, the dice here, and the thing that's right
Yeah,
here.
I'm going to add it for next time.
Okay, I mean that's still pretty cool. I like the way it is. You just kind of chop it that way.
I
But
just
yeah,
got the
so
dice for
that
now.
I will stop initiative. So you guys go first. This thing for some reason rolled really bad.
Should
But
we roll
you
initiative?
see it's charging, you kind of slip, and then so anybody can go first. So,
Should we-
but the only person that can really see it right now is your actually little Ewok right now.
Jawa, stop calling me an Ewok. Should we have initiative for C3P Walk, by the way?
He's currently not. What it is that he's there, but he's not there. He will give you
Okay.
assistance.
Okay.
This is like PCs that are there. He's
So I'm-
there, but not there.
I'm just going to shoot at this thing. So did I just click on light blaster
Oh, yeah.
pistol?
Blaster
Make
pistol,
sure that,
and it's
Crick is slightly ahead of us. Just behind him.
yeah. So like Crick is kind of going up forward because he knows where he's going, and
What's my range?
especially since he can.
And then
It's
just
short
lay
range.
down. Yeah.
So it's gonna be I think that's short range is
Just
one purple.
fill the tunnel with blaster fire.
So on the right hand
Yeah.
side, I just go to weapons. I click short range. I click light blaster pistol, and then I click build pool. Is that right?
Yes, I believe so. Yes.
So that's giving me my pool. And then do I add my shooting, whatever it is?
Any bonuses that you have, like if it's like anything from like aim or anything you have for a weapon, like if he's like, hey, I'm aiming for creatures.
Ranged light.
Yeah, so it's
So I have got eight. I've got 8 green dice and a purple here, right?
The light blaster pistol. Yeah, so you got 4 plus the purple.
Yep.
Then
Plus
then
4.
you just add. No, it's just it already built
It,
it.
it
It's
says
just-
yes. Is the bit and thing linked data weapon light blaster pistol skill ranged light. It's got.
Yeah.
I've got 8
Ah,
green
right.
dice. To get the thing
I
up.
don't see, dude. I don't see any of your yellow dice. Did you not put your ranks in it?
I don't know. You built the character.
I'll fix it later. Just make one of those yellow. One of them should be yellow. So
Okay, well I've got 3 successes, 2 advantages. And a one
Okay,
success and one advantage on the other.
Okay, get off of that. It is. Nice. Alright, so with that. Pew 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 pew! So you see him pull out his little blaster pistol, take a shot. Let's see, this creature. You managed to you took you put a guy's nice wound on it, and it's still charging. It's like you scarred it on the right side, but you guys can see it. It's running toward you guys, and it's like the lights that are on. You can see a flicker lights. This giant is a Nixu that's coming after you.
Oh, dude. Much the same.
Yeah, so I don't know if you guys know what a Nixu is. It looks like a big cat with a huge road.
Dave, what are you shooting with?
Light blaster.
So go to the right hand. See on the there's an actual picture of a blaster on the right hand side. If you click that, then you click on the light blaster pistol. Click on the range. Click build pool. Then you go over to your normal bit and add your skill. You'll get your ranged light skill and all the stuff from the weapon.
Still only 4.
Is it still only 4? Oh.
I've got 2 from the blaster and 2 from my ranged light.
You knew.
Yeah, you got to roll a 1 purple.
Oh, and the purple.
Still 2 successes, 3 advantages. A pretty solid roll, like.
So he did 7 points of damage, and it's still coming. It's like it took another wound. It's like you see, it's just scar, like it just getting shot at, and this thing is getting pretty close to you guys, and
we just warmed it up for you, Craig.
Warming up for Crick.
Right? Is it close to me?
It's like it'll be close to that. You can actually get face to face with it, but you're still that one you can see it. It's
maybe get up
within
off your like stomach.
So.
Ooh. 5 successes, 3 advantages, 7 damage. Nice.
So you see him. He basically hits against it. It's like now what it is? You got 3 advantages. You can roll a crit on it.
What I roll now?
It's a crit. I'm trying to figure out where that is. Let's see.
Roll crit for this PC.
Oh no! I will. It's if you do that one, that crit will affect you. No, you don't want to do that.
Oh, okay. Well, I did it. But it doesn't matter. We'll just pretend that I didn't do it.
Okay. But no, what it does is that you don't worry about it. It won't affect you. But what it is that you can still do that. It's slightly dazed. All right. So that's pretty cool. Oh, what's cool is this one is that your weapons have a crit effect, and what that does is that's some minute, like it could be like you break somebody's leg, you disorient them, they like get a major injury. So it's like you cut an arm off, kind of deal.
Well, and can we roll the crit like that, and we just don't apply it to our character?
No, that's fine. That's totally fine.
That's sweet. Cool.
That's cool.
Yeah. Okay.
So you see, it's days, but it's within, it's face to face with Chris right now, and it is its turn, but it's kind of like it's sitting there, kind of just shaking its head. This thing is very vicious. It is gonna attempt to claw at him. But as I say, I'm gonna do is, let's see.
So I'm gonna use parry.
Okay.
Which means when hit by a melee attack, suffer 3 stain to reduce the damage by 2 ranks. Alright, so just to let you know, whatever happens here. Alright. And then they get that injury back on them.
Nice.
Well, that's on a melee. This is a brawl. This is like if you're fighting us hand to hand.
Oh, wow. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
And don't forget, but wait a minute. You remember my rule is that it's rolling its post brawl versus your brawl. So you might be a little better fighter than his thing because it's an animal and you're fighting things. So I'm getting his thing. So yours is really good.
I've got 1 proficiency and 3 green.
Mm-hmm. All right, trust me. No, this thing is it's gonna say what we're gonna do. That off. And roll the dice. So it succeeds, but has 4th threat. What is your soak? It should be
6.
nice. So it is 6. You say it doesn't do anything to you. It claws like on your clothes, and you see like a light scratch on it. It gets because it's disoriented. It kind of swipes at you, and it kind of just stumbles for a little bit. And I'm gonna
stumble back drunkenly, and it just like scratches the leather of my jacket.
Yeah, and with the 4th threat, I'm gonna do it. It basically kind of is like as it attacks you, it falls slightly prone to the side, and it is up to you guys. But what it is, anybody, as I said, anybody can go ahead.
I'm gonna go next again, and I'm gonna do the same thing. Engaged range now, or still short range? Because I can.
It's 1 purple, but you're gonna have
my short range or engaged.
Engaged. It's gonna be engaged. But no, it's if you're gonna be engaged, but if you want to, you can always back up. Like it's like I'm gonna back up because short range. Because when you attack somebody engaged, it's a higher difficulty.
So you want me to change one of these greens to a yellow on this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll help you fix your character.
2 successes, 3 advantages.
Ooh, almost. But what you can do is you could always give whoever the next person. So it's like you can use 2. You can use 1 advantage to activate it to give somebody else 2 blue on the next attack.
Okay, so yeah, I do that. So my attack, my shoot, it was already semi-prone. My shot makes it even more prone, so the next person gets 2 blue on their attack.
Yep. So this thing is getting shot up, and this thing's you hear it's getting like a low growl, and it's just like a whine growl.
Finish it, Zoo.
Okay. Oh, what's going on? So, same we get Bill. Oh, come on, you bastard. It's giving me 2 purple. That seems a bit harsh.
Well, that's short range.
Okay. Ranged.
Two successes, 4 threats.
All right. So what is your 4 threats is what's going to happen is as he's firing, you see as it goes like he says zap, and you hear like a hiss, and you click from this that his like the little power pack of that thing, and he's literally ran out of ammo. Click.
Oh, he's just running out of ammo.
So he's literally out of
Perfect
bullets.
timing.
But he got that shot off. That was the last shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's
Okay,
like, he's
fine.
sitting there, and this thing is just, it is getting pelted. Now, it's up for Crick to see what he wants to do.
Finish it.
I'm going to immediately attack with
Fighter.
my big old swinging eco stick, so I am. My big old eco bio staff, that's it, energy bio staff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So any purples or anything for that?
Yeah, so it's going to be 1 purple, no, 2 purples and red.
5 successes, 6 advantages.
That is just
Alright, so what you do is roll, alright, so what you can do is roll your crit, right? And you add 20 to that. So whatever it is times 20. So that's like the higher the crit is, the better. Oh. So I'm gonna say that how hard you hit it, because the crit, you literally shatter half it back of its spine, so its rear legs cannot work right now.
Nice.
Yeah, so this you hear a huge wail, and this thing kind of like, so what this thing does as its turn, you see it kind of like scrapes like away from you, like short distance away, and you hear this like huge roar, kind of like weakened roar. It roars out through the tunnel that it was, and you hear about 6 more of those kind of roars coming.
Oh, that's not good.
Blast,
So,
blast, blast,
you
blast, blast.
want to fight or run? That's up to you.
Let's go the other way.
Let's go.
Is your weapon automatic? Can I borrow it? I have a plan. I have a bit of rope and I want to tie it around your trigger and make them think we're over there.
I say we just get out of here.
Let's go.
Because that plan seems to involve leaving my weapon behind.
Yeah, that's not a good plan.
No,
Jawa,
so
Jawa, little
weapon's not
rigs
messed up.
activate.
No, your weapon's
you
not
up.
messed up. It's all that says you just got to put a new clip, like new little power pack in it.
But yeah, I'm going that way, and I'm going to reload as I choose it.
No, so you guys are running right there. So we're gonna do right now. This could be a chase scene. So you guys are running like his little short legs right there, and you see like you're kind of like Kirk is kind of like drunk and it's like all right, and hopefully he knows where he's going. So what I want each of you guys go, we're gonna do is 3 rolls each of you. Craig's gotta roll.
Acrobatics.
Yeah, it's gonna be acrobatics.
Athletics. Sorry.
Athletics will work. But what it is that I'm gonna need. This is gonna be the first round. I need to have Click roll a streetwise to know he's going the right way. But this one is gonna be a 1 purple and 1 red, because the shit that's coming after you. So
3 successes, 4
well, you
threats.
succeeded. Okay, the 4 threats are gonna be set to the side. Now, so you're kind of like, all right, this is the right way. So you're kind of like, all right, we take the left tunnel, take this way, and like, so you kind of know where you're going right now. Everybody's got to roll athletics because you guys are running to make sure you don't slip and fall and hurt yourselves.
I'm terrible at athletics.
I don't like the. Can we do something else instead?
Hey, you guys got to run.
How do I?
Just...
How do I add a light side point?
Can I pick up both of them? Hold on. Let me have a look.
All right. So
using brawl.
Quite happily.
Let's say Braun, you're strong. I think you could pick both of them up. You can have you could have Zoo basically hold your back right there, and you can pick up Click on one arm, and you can have Zoo riding your back, and you can run, but you will have penalties on your athletics. But you can roll athletics for. So what you do? Roll athletics, and it'd be a red, a purple, and since you got them on you, it'd be a black.
Okay.
What? Hey.
That'll do.
Wow, do though, aye.
So he's good.
Go on, Craig.
He's huffing, and you can see him right there. You can see you can hear like a weak kind of like growl, and you hear this creature come right there, and you hear just something that got mauled. This creature starts whining, it's like getting mauled the hell out of it, and you start seeing there's probably they're eating it, and there's more of them coming after you, and you can see him come behind him. He's like, oh shit, turns, and he kind of skids and runs to the left. So you're kind of like, all right, take a left right there. So this is the first round. So you're kind of running. Click, roll again. Make sure you're still going the right path. So this is like a couple more minutes down. You're like, hopefully you're going the right way, and everything's blurring past you as Crick is kind of just huffing it.
Streetwise and hang on. Because I've done
same difficulty, but this is gonna be a black to you because you're running. Because it's like you're kind of like not really paying attention where you're going.
I'm not running. I'm being carried.
He's not running. He's being carried. I'm carrying him in front of me
still,
like
as
this.
he's running, as he's still going through it, it's still zipping by. You're kind of not really slowing down.
So what was it streetwise with 1 black?
Black, purple, and a red.
Oh my days. 1 success, 2 threats.
All right. So what's cool is like you're going through. This one is if you guys want to, you roll your destiny points now. The little white dice.
Just roll 1.
Just 1 white dice.
Yep, you click it and just roll it. Is that alright? There's a black, 2 white.
Click 1 dark side.
Yep. 2 dark side. Alright, so Okay, so well, it's like you're finally going, but the problem is with the fourth threat you had earlier, and with this one is, you remember you go through like a right tunnel, and as you're going through, is you don't see it. There is literally a log metal gate right there, like bar gate that's locked right there, and you don't remember this the last time.
I'm going to attempt to lockpick it.
We're being chased, motherfucker, and you're in my hands. We're running. We're not lockpicking anything.
Just shoot it.
Skullduggery.
All right, so this is gonna be a 2 purple and a red.
One success.
Whew. I mean, you got it. That's good. So you sitting there. He pulls it in there. He pulls out some kind of little things, like lock picks, and he's sitting there, pops the lock, and the door opens. And as you're coming through, you start seeing this one, and you see you hear them, like they're charging right after you, and the one skid stops right there and looks at you, and you see big bloody maul just looking at you and growling.
So I'll
shut the door.
Yeah, once we're through the door, we'll be shutting it.
All right, but the lock's on the other side.
Is there anything here we could bar it with?
Fucking punching the command console to that door drops. Is it a big scary motherfucker? Like, does this thing look scary as fuck? Because you're saying it's bloody.
Let's say, imagine if it's the size of a Siberian tiger, but twice as big.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Nah. Like,
that's pretty scary.
Let's break the console and hope that the door closes.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say there's not one there, but if you want to use a Destiny point, flip it over. You can say there's one, and he can smash it, and something will close.
Okay.
Yeah.
I use it.
All right, there you go. So he sits there and he notices something. And he smashes something, and it's weird, probably computer bit. He smashes a button to close, and literally breaks it. And there's there's as this thing is about to pounce to open the door, there's these 2 metal doors, they're probably floodgate doors, shuts, and you see it. You can hear it it's pounding its door. Yeah, this thing is not going to get through it. This is that solid door, so
nice.
It's probably not going to get through it.
And where are we in relation to the Crimson Corsairs warehouse now? Are we close?
No, it's you guys are going to Madame Vidin's.
Oh, that's right, we're going to Madame Vidin's, aren't we?
Yeah, her, where you might have information. Roll a streetwise.
Two successes, 2 advantages.
Yeah, you forgot the 2 purple.
Well, you never said to roll 2 purple.
There's always something to roll against.
2 failures, 1 threat. Fuck.
Yeah, so you get 1 advantage. You kind of I say with advantage, you might think if you go this way, that if you go straight on, you might find something. So, or you don't know if the way you there was you go here or go this way, and you're kind of hey, take a turn here. It's because you remember they went this way for one time, or they might have went that way. You kind of mix it through, but you're kind of thinking if we go this way, or it could have been the way where the creature is right now.
So I'm not going the way the creature is. We're not. No. So we're going the other way.
You can hear a lot more of them out there. There's maybe about 4 or 5 sounding creatures out there right now. So
yeah, that's not where I'm going. So we'll go the other way.
Can I use my perception as a bounty hunter to see whether or not people have been going in one direction or creatures?
Yeah. This be just roll perception with 2 purple.
1 success, 1 triumph, and 1 threat.
Well, you know what it is with that is actually good. Is that you notice that with you're looking around through is this thing has been worked through, and you notice there is some weird writing on the side of the wall that look like somebody might have put it's the hobo little and in America they had this it's a hobo little MOS code or something, little code they know. Hey, if you go here, this place
a
is
railroad, like a railroad sign. Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of does something like that. It's just like a little secret code, and you kind of look at this and you notice is that it's probably in Japanese.
Crick speaks fluent hobo.
Basically, he speaks hobo.
It's written in Japanese, so
Yeah. Yeah,
it's
so you can
sad.
probably point it out.
Oh, if it's written in Japanese, then I can write it.
there we
read it,
go.
sorry.
Yeah.
Right,
So
I'll read it
I'm
then.
gonna pick you up and show you. I'm not even gonna tell you about it. I'm just gonna
come here.
pick you up and be like, there.
I've got a neck that moves. I can look up.
No, but you haven't seen it. I have. You're fucking going, oh, animal that way, this way. I pick you up.
Okay,
and go,
okay, fair enough. You point me at it. Oh, there's some writing here. It's in Japanese, and I'll read it.
All right, so it says it's like this is from your cousin Twillo. That it basically says like, hey, yeah, it's like there is for those who need a safe place to stay or a safe spot to come through the tunnels. There is a like a little stop area for them for them to do repairs and stuff, and you actually hear there's like voices down the way, and there's like a couple like lanterns or something, and you can hear Jawas down the line.
Oh, so
And they're
we'll
like
speak to them.
they're working something.
I'm not sure whether or not I want to go to a Jawa party.
No.
I don't have anything against, it, but I like my stuff in my pockets.
If you're with me, you're
You
gonna
like
be okay.
having stuff. You just like having stuff.
Listen, you're with me. These are my people. They're not gonna steal from you.
So I think Crick's gonna sit in the corner by the entrance towards wherever the sound's coming from, and he's just gonna let the rest of them go. He's just gonna chill a little bit at a distance.
I'm gonna go approach these Jawas then.
So it's like they're probably about 40 feet in, and there's like a little like entryway, and it's like a big room that is probably like an old maintenance room, and you see like there's like a little fire, they're cooking something up, and you see like about 20 heads turning and look at you, and you see guns point at you, and even if you're another Jawa, they're like,
I put my hands up, say, whoa, I'm not your enemy. You can put your guns away, gentlemen. And this is all in Japanese. I'm speaking.
Yeah. And you see one of a smaller Jawa kind of tells us it's like and he stands like chill. This is my cousin Click, and he comes over there and he gives you a hug. It's like, hey,
Twilo, hi Twilo. It's so good to see you. So
it's like, what the hell are you doing here? It's like I haven't seen you in a while.
It's good to see you, cousin. We're looking for the Crimson Corsairs.
Oh, you start, they're looking at it and looking at each other, kind of like, that's bad business, like bad business, cousin. You don't want to deal with them. You don't want to deal with them.
We won't be doing business with them. We just need to be. We need to. They stole something from me. I need to steal it back, basically.
Well, we don't really go there very often, and just to get what we need, how it is. But and you see he comes out and he looks down, looking down. He sees, Craig just standing down there and sees the closed doors, hears the noise. It's like, you got chased by those things down there. Yeah, we usually, that's why we had the door locked. We don't want them to come through, so we'll get to that later. But you could probably, we don't know about them too much. We try to keep to ourselves, but there's a couple places up top, and he explains there's actually, he says, business, a nice cantina up there. It's called the Gilded Blossom, ran by a Madame Vidin. And they do some work with her, keeps her place up and running, does some stuff, with, whatever she might need. But, yeah, it's there's an entry hatch. It's probably a little farther down. There's a ladder that goes up. If you could go up there, it gets close to her business. But, yeah, we, kind of stick to ourselves. But, it's good to see you, cuz.
It's good to see you, Kills. Okay, Twilo.
Quick question before the return of the Jawa. Did I notice the security pulling a gun on Click?
Oh no, he walked in. You didn't see him. He walked into the room, and there was like just a whole bunch of like 20 little Jawas there point guns because something just came in. They're like, "What the hell?"
Oh, okay, but I didn't see it because I was chilling inside.
No. You're just too far. You wouldn't be able to see that. But yeah, so he got information. Twillo just looked down. You see a little Jawa head pops out, looks down at you. You could kind of see a little short silhouette of like the big glowing eyes of them. And so you've seen Jawas plenty of times. So you see a pair of eyes look down at you, look at the other two, and just kind of like you hear Javanese kind of speaking to each other. So.
Yeah.
But yeah,
when Click comes out, I'm probably like, are you Click or are you another Jawa?
It's me. Don't worry, Click. Don't worry, it's me. So I got some information. The Gilded Blossom, where we would see Madame Vidin, that's like their local cantina, the Crimson Corsairs. That's their cantina, so where we would expect to see them drinking. So did your cousin tell you how to get there? Yeah, he did, didn't he, Max?
Yeah, there's actually a ladder that's farther down where they can climb up.
Yeah,
well, they don't take, but it's a maintenance ladder that goes up where there's
just over here
a hatch you can go out. So.
Okay. Well, do you guys want to go first, and then I'll tail behind in case something breaks out or the Jawas decide to come after us?
It's my cousin. This is my cousin Twilo. Don't worry, those are friendly Jawa.
Yeah,
I don't even trust you guys. So
yeah, the Jawas are little shits, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm gonna be the last one up that ladder.
Twilo's from the good side of my family. He's not the bad guy. He's from the good side of my family. Trust him.
I see you fucking stealing shit for the ship, so don't even say nothing. Just because it benefits me, a good Jawa.
I stole that leather jacket you're wearing.
Yeah, but you also steal our shit and flog it.
Yeah, so he pawns their stuff and just sells it back.
So your idea of a good Jawa is probably someone who makes a lot of money selling shit. So I am keeping my eyes on those motherfuckers. You just go up the ladder.
Fair point.
Good night. End of conversation.
Fair point. I am a sneaky little fucker, like, and he is my cousin.
Yeah, but yeah, I said if you guys want to, it's pretty simple to go up there. The latch is pretty simple. It's just you press a couple things, pops open, just push open.
Yeah, let's get up there.
Yep.
So who do you want to go first, though?
I'll go first.
All right. So you see the little Jawa just climbs up, and it's probably maybe about 20 feet up, and 20, 30 feet up. He climbs up, press a couple buttons, and just pops open. He just enough. He just kind of strain it. And it's actually where it is that there's a small alleyway where the back of a building's here, and it just goes down and goes through like a main street.
Okay, so we can pop up into the street. I'll say I'll have a look around the alleyway first and make sure there's no one around, and then I'll tell the guys to come up.
Well, everybody has comlink, so you can always just comlink them in.
Okay, so I'll have a look around first, see if there's anybody around. Do you want me to make perception roll or?
Oh no, it's pretty simple. As you come in through, you see it's actually a really busy street, and it's like there's lights everywhere, and there's like there's like a couple like small cantinas, couple little restaurants, and it's really nice. It's like the nicest part of the area. Okay. And as you're looking through, so you see around the corner, you see there's a huge building that's out here, like probably like half a mile down, and it's a huge building, and you see there's like all lights. It says Gilded Blossom. and it's just a huge blossom flower, like gilded in different kinds of lights and stuff. And you see there's like, you know, there's a couple girls standing outside with a bunch of, you know, like security, and there's people waiting outside, and they're like lining up to get in.
So do we think this Gilded Blossom might actually be the Crimson Corsairs headquarters? They might have a headquarters there, maybe.
You don't know. So it's like, you know, he probably calms down. It's like, hey, he sees it's a busy seat, so you guys can slide in pretty easily, just kind of with a group. There's enough different types of races, different aliens, all that kind of stuff. It's a multicultural kind of thing.
So we're heading to
right now.
So we're gonna head to the Gilded Blossom then, yeah.
Yeah, and it's actually a really nice place. It's like, you know, like 5-star kind of restaurant, you know, kind of club looking thing.
Probably a bit of out of place.
Are they even going to let us in?
Yeah.
Well, that's depending if you guys want to get some new, you know, like new threads. There's like a couple clothing stores if you guys need to get something new or something. Or
I think maybe we should dress a bit nicer for going in here.
Well,
Crit looks dashing. All of the time. He's that kind of rugged, you know, bad boy motherfucker. I'm not
Nah, they probably see their. I bet they see their fair share of smugglers and mercenaries and stuff. I think we'll be dressed code fine.
It's a nice place, but it's like, you know, you said there are some people nice coming in, but there's some reasonable people. Like if you got a little bit of that, you know, you like, you know, like wet some palms and stuff like that, you know, you probably could get in. And you notice it's like you guys coming through, and there's a line. You know, they got people coming through. They're kind of telling people like, no, you can't come in, stuff like that. And you know, you guys come up there. And you see, like, you know, like one of them kind of stops and looks at Crick and is like, oh, I know you. And it's like, hey, what's going on, bud? And like, you know, he pats you. So what brings you here?
Just in time for the tournament. Trying to find myself maybe a wee bit of money. I heard that this place is a pretty good place to kick back and have a good drink.
Oh, yeah. It's like, yeah, he kind of looks at you like, you know, like Zudin looks at the Jawa, kind of like, you know, just kind of like frowning. I'm like, I guess all three y'all together, or?
Oh, yeah, so my droid carries my medication, and the Jawa translates some stupid stuff, and he fixes parts of the ship. Don't worry, I've got a chip in him so that he behaves. Ain't that right?
He probably pets your head.
I nod politely. I'm like,
Yeah, they kind of like, yeah, they kind of just look at each other, and like the other guy's like, is like really gonna let him in. It's like, hey, I know the guy. He's good. He's good. It's like, all right, fine. Like they let you in, but it's like, you know, like, but it's like, you know, they come, you know, as you guys come through, and as you're walking through, there's a huge detection system. You walk through, you stop, and you see there's guards, and like they kind of go like they did like the wand. They're like, and like, you know, you can tell your weapons. It's like, you can store your weapons over there, gentlemen, if you please.
Oh, it's okay. I'm here as a local celebrity. I'm actually here to show off some of my wares and things like that on stage because I'm fighting in the tournament. So, yeah, that's why I'm here. I should have used the service entrance, but this way was quicker with the transit delays. You know how this city is.
So if you're gonna do this, it's gonna be a charm.
It's nicely done, though.
What I'm gonna do is, like, I'll give you free blue, but with that one, it's gonna be I'm flipping one of these. It is gonna be a red and a purple.
Charm. 2 blues, a red, and a purple.
Yep.
Okay. 2 failures, 1 of them.
Yeah, they're like, I'm sorry, sir. The rule is no one's allowed any weapons. So you can either leave your weapons over there or not come in.
I'm gonna attempt to hide mine.
See, so when I speak to Madam Who'd-you-call-her about this, she's gonna be very angry.
Can I attempt to hide my weapons?
All right, so yours is like, what you do is that you do I think stealth, and that's gonna be just 2 purple. So it's called it's stealth. It's like, you know, hiding, you know, like kind of sleight of hand kind of deal. But it's obvious with him, and like Zoo is like, so you hide it, so you kind of just like, and like you kind of like pull it out, like you kind of hide it in your robe, it's like slide around there. It's like I don't have nothing. You kind of slide your belt over a little bit.
4 successes and 2 threats. So does that mean I can hide
really
both my weapons?
To you, so they're kind of like, it's like one looks over you and kind of like,
Nice. I've managed to smuggle my weapons in.
So they look at Zoo like with his his gun, and Crick with your weapons. It kind of like it's like thank you, and they put over like there's like a little like security bin. They kind of put that in and look over you, kind of like
look after those family heirloom.
Crick drunkenly asks the guards if they want his hands as well because they're actually legal weapons.
There's nothing they can do about the hands, but it's like the rest of the weapons they can do.
So let's go through the gates into the Big Owl Bar and find Madame Francina or whatever.
Madame Vidin. The Big Owl Bar. Let's go.
I'm not gonna remember. Let's get in here and let's have a good time. I mean,
right, so
let's get our package. I mean.
Yeah. So you guys coming in and you see it is huge. It's like basically going to a casino, like one of like the Las Vegas casinos, big, and it's huge. And you see like there's a big old club to the left. There's a huge dance bar. Everybody's dancing and stuff like that. And you see there's like games playing through, and there's like there's like a nice bar to the side. And as you guys are coming through, you notice you guys kind of sitting there, kind of walking through. You see. Like guys in like in uniforms like walk up to you guys, and there's this big, huge Deveronian looking down at you three y'all, and is like, "Follow me." And turns around and basically leads away from the like bar, and it's kind of going through like basically like a double doorway.
Yeah, follow him.
follow away.
Okay, so you guys led through.
Is it reshot?
Yeah, there's free shots if you want to go through. There's like somebody walking around with drinks. You can grab stuff. So he's like,
Crick,
they're
we're
not stopping
working,
you
man.
from drinking. It's like you see one kind of just floats by through you, and it's like they kind of like not completely surround you, but kind of like there's a little space you guys go through. But you lead through a hallway, come through, and you go through a big like really wooden ornate doors, and the doors kind of just open inwards. And you go to like a massive room. There's like like furniture. There's like books and such like that. And you see there's a very beautiful woman sitting in like a very posh chair behind a small desk, looking up at you.
Ah, Madam.
And this is where we're gonna end it.
Oh.
I didn't describe what she looked like. I just say a very beautiful woman, so I haven't decided what she is yet.
It's Madame Two Swords.
Madam Two Swords.
But yeah, hope you gentlemen had fun. Everybody else who's watching, I hope you did too.
Very much so, Max.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, and just whenever the next month of whenever we're going to run it again, just we'll let you know. But yes, thank you for everybody coming in, enjoying it. I hope you guys had fun. And we will see you next time.
And we didn't die. Way.
Bye.